All right, guys. So this is the follow-up video to the bench session that I did. That went super well, and this is following a day of a big deep tissue massage. So basically, on those days, my body's beat up. It needs to rest, right? But I've built so much resilience that even though I train more aggressively and more intensively than I was in 2023, and I have more things going on, I've built back the resilience I used to have in 2023 where I could train even the day following massages. And by the way, in 2023, I used to have much more massages. I would have massages 2, 3 times a week. Now I only have a massage once, sometimes twice a week, and I'm able to recover. But that's because I understand my body even more. So now this is squat that we're gonna do with a deficit. So you guys see there's a red band pulling down, so it's even more intense, a lot more intense. And I actually looped the band across a dumbbell 3 times. So it's not just one time. So it's extremely intense. That means that even at the bottom point, the bands are like giving me a deficit. So you can imagine exploding back up is extremely hard. So yeah, I'm just doing a few leg swings. My body is already kind of warmed up because I trained this morning and I moved around, but I did take a 45-minute nap. So the nap probably reduced the blood flow in my body a little bit, but not to the point that like I'm fully stiff as if like I slept like 7, 8 hours. But I'm still doing some leg swings. Yeah. And the goal today is just to see what I can do without overdoing it. Just like the bench. If you guys see the video that I did, that was the workout previous to that one, you're gonna see that I didn't go too crazy with the weight. Like I I was just I was testing things out because it's the first time I'm able to train after a huge massage. It was huge. All right, so let's go for the bar. All right. So just with the bar, I can tell that it's gonna be pretty good. Meaning, even though like I didn't take a full day off, I'm able to produce to a level that can allow me to properly progress. And if not, I would have just deloaded or even like skipped the whole squat session. Even deadlifts. Remember this morning when I woke up, in my head I was like, I think I'm gonna skip the deadlift and squat, but the nap, I don't know, like it just did it for me. I felt like my lower back was good, so I was like, holy shit. All right, let's go to the plate. All right, let's see how that feels. Very nice. But what definitely helps me too is I have crazy good hip mobility. When I do the squat, I go really in between. Like I feel no extra pressure on my lower back, or Yeah, no, it's very nice. So I'm gonna take a little break, put play 25, do some leg swings again, and yeah, we'll just keep going. All right, so 185. Let's see how that goes. Very nice. All right, so we're gonna put 2 plates after a little break. We're gonna hit that. We'll see what kind of top set we can do today. Ooh, not bad. That would have been too big of a jump. I'm going to do 225. Depending on how it goes, we'll go for 275. Very nice. So we'll put the equipments on and do 275. We'll keep going. 275. I have the equipment on, the gear on. Let's see how 275 feels. Wow, very smooth. I may actually be able to do a PR on this specific variation. The most I ever done is 365. I may be able to do 370. We'll see how it goes, and then if it goes well, I'll add more, but not right away 370. I'm gonna add the poundage that's in between to get my body prepared. Very nice. So yep. So I'm gonna put 315, 370. Let's see if I can mat right now. So so it's 55 pounds. So I'm gonna put 22.5 more on each side, and then we'll see. No, what am I saying? It's not 22.5. It's about 12.5 on each side more. So it's 22.5 total extra. At first I was like on each side, if it doesn't make sense, it's almost 370. That's three, that's 360. So it'd be too much. I almost failed the math test, the gym math test. All right, so time for a break and we'll try it out. All right, let's see. So you guys see, I put 345, so that's actually 15 pounds, not 12.5 on each side. Okay. Very nice. So you guys see, that was pretty smooth. That was 345. So I think I should be able to do 370 pounds for one rep. And then after we'll do the working sets. So I'll take a good 5 minute break before doing that. So 370 pounds. Let's get it. Oh yeah. Wow. And I didn't even need to use beast mode. By the way, when I did 365 as a PR, I had to lay out the scream and activate my central nervous system. So you can imagine how fast it would have went up if I went beast mode. And if I went primal mode, oh my god, that's when I lay out the second scream. But the reason why I'm trying to avoid using beast mode today, I mean tonight, it's because I want my body to recover properly tonight for tomorrow's trainings. So I'm trying to not use beast mode once, even though I know I can use it. Like I built so much mental resilience over time that I said it in one video. I could probably use it 10 times and I would recover because I'm fully regulated. My physiology, my central nervous system, everything is regulated. I sleep like a baby. But like with the fatigue that I have now and it's recovering from the massage, we don't know, like I don't want to test it too much, especially since it's the first time I'm doing a training like this. The following day of a massage, I'm like being cautious. I'm being humble, even though like I know that yeah, I could probably use the beast mode, but that was a good set. Now we're gonna drop. You see, I can already tell you right here a mistake I would do in the past is because I didn't use beast mode and I got it pretty. Like when I say easily, it didn't feel like I was stuck, but it wasn't easy. I had to force. I would have been like an idiot, maybe try to put 3 play 35 and go beast mode. But with this added, each 5 pound that you add is a big difference. Big difference. So it's so I knew I had the 270 in me, but 3 plate 35 not crazy. It's too much of a jump. It's way too much of a jump. So that's why it's wise that like I'm stopping there and then I'm doing my working sets. Oh yeah! Wow! Girl, it's time to celebrate, and how we celebrate is by training wisely. We locked in a good PR unexpectedly after a big massage day. So we dropped the load a lot. I'm gonna do 3 sets of 3 reps. So this is the first set with 315. Ah, very good. What I'll do for the next set is drop it to 2 plate 35. Because yes, even though I know I could probably put heavier and keep the same weight, I still got deadlifts to film for you guys after. And the PR was pretty crazy. It was pretty nice. So yeah, I'm gonna drop to 295. Same thing, 3 reps. So 295 for 3 reps. I think I'm gonna be able to do another set like that. But if I have to decrease again, I'll decrease again. Like I don't care. Like I said, no ego. I don't think it's that video. It's the other video that I said no ego. But every video I should say it, so it reminds you guys to stay in your lane. Very nice. Very good choice. If I had to redo, I would go right away to this. This was perfect. Because you see, I can notice micro mistakes in the form. And with the 315, I did those micro mistakes. Not like a lot, but for example, as I was going up, I kind of like jerked a bit. It was probably my lower back that couldn't handle properly the 215, but on video, for someone that doesn't catch nuances, they won't see it, but I could tell. But it's okay, I still did it. But that's where you have to drop the weight because you want clean form. That was much cleaner. So a little break of 3 to 5 minutes, and then we finish this, and that's it for the workout. So last 3 reps, and then it's deadlifts. Deadlift is gonna be savage. The technique, but not the load. The load's gonna be light because I don't want to jeopardize my back and I have acrobatics tomorrow. All right, let's get it. Very nice. The last rep, the form dropped a little bit, just a little bit. But yeah, it was a good session. Very nice. Very grateful, very thankful. So I'm gonna take a little snack, then I'll film for you guys the deadlift. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. You can leave a like if you did. Maybe say in the comments what's your goal for the squats. Don't forget to subscribe. Like that, you won't miss the future videos. And I'll see you guys very soon. Take care of yourself.